Welcome to Happy Hour Live, everybody. Happy Hour means it is happy hour here at the Sports Betting Pub. Thanks for hanging out and joining me. And it is time to get this party started here on YouTube. Looking forward to this, man. I hope you're all looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to it all day. Hey, please be seated, and you can decide what you like from there. How's that? We're talking MLB today. Baseball, bunch of games, of course, always, every day, baseball. You know, we've been covering baseball. My friends over at Discord and I talk baseball all day, every day. It's a good thing. Hockey tonight, playoffs, baby. Coolest sport on earth. You know it's the coolest sport on earth. Talking a couple of ices tonight. Ices. What do you call it? It ain't icing, honey, is it?
It's frosting.
It's frosting. I have my little assistant with me today just in case I have anyone chime in and all that, because I can't do both today. So if anybody else wants to talk International World Cup, there's a bunch of matches today, of course. You see all those. And women's tennis, hey, French Open. And of course, they're in Nottingham, too. The grass season started just while clay comes to a close, they get started on grass. Gotta love it, man. So if anybody wants to talk about any of that, I'm wide open for it. So I'll get everything started today with baseball. Tuesday, June 8th, 2021. So let's go. The Mets are in Baltimore tonight. I don't know if anybody else out there is going to be looking at that, but we're in Kitty Park, Maryland. And it's happened to catch at about 7 o'clock tonight. It's going to be 87 degrees with 75% humidity in Baltimore for a baseball game in Kitty Park, Maryland. The total is 9.5. I think I know why. What would you expect it to be? 8, 7? No. We know why that total is 9.5. It's only minus 105. It's not like there's a bunch of attached juice to it. So what you're going to do is you're going to play the Mets. And the Mets, we're talking Mets today, honey.
Go Mets.
Sorry. Hey, man, no. I don't bash the Mets at all. They don't have the history that my Yankees have, so that's all right.
That's bashing the Mets.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, then we're bashing the Mets today. Hey, you know what? If we did one thing on the show today, we bashed the Mets a little bit. That's all right. I'm a Yankee fan. Of course, you can bash me right now because my Yankees stink. Oh, we're going to get into that. Don't you worry. All right. Brewers. At the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, man. Should I call it the Great American Bomb Park in Cincinnati? That place, it's another place where overs just seem to happen. You know what? As long as your team's hitting well, of course, Votto's still out of that lineup with the hand and all that. But there's a bunch of guys missing from both of those lineups. But enough of the right guys were in place. I mean, you look at their injury list, you're just like, my God. But Hauser and Gray, 8.5. Sold. You're taking that over 8.5 tonight. Yes, you are. Another minus 105, minus 110, whatever your book has. You're playing the Brewers and the Reds over 8.5 tonight in Cincinnati. What happened?
You have a comment from Earl Sports.
Earl, my man. Is that Tim A? No, is that Tim A or is that Nick A?
He says, what's good, EJ?
Hey, what's happening, man? Thanks for hanging out, man. It's very cool of you. Of course, I'm going to be a guest on your show here soon enough, man. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. So you got to let me know when and where and when you and I are going to get together so I could be on your show, man. Very cool. What do you think of the first 2 picks so far, man? You liking those? You with me on some of these totals?
He says it's Nick.
It's Nikki? Nice. Hey, Nikki. Man, thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, anything about any comments about the Baltimore game or that Reds game, man? Both totals going over. I like them both, man. You know, and you know what it's going to lead me to in a little while, too. The one play that you know I play every day. Yes, sir. We'll get to that. I did, mention the Yankees today. Oh, man. Playing the Twins, really? I mean, playing the Twins, man, the Yankees are so bad. Listen, here's my big problem, man. Aaron Boone. You know, you put guys in place to be a motivator. They're already professionals. And what did Nicky have to say about that game? Tommy, what did Nicky say?
He said, well, he actually said, come on the show whenever you want. So let me know when you're available.
Nice. I'm always available, man. 11 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there for you. Anytime, man. Mentioning that Yankees, you know, Aaron Boone's just not the guy. It's time. You know, I know he's made some nice runs and all that. He's got some things in place to work with, but no one's hitting the ball, and he's not the motivator. For me, being a longtime Yankee fan, you need somebody with experience, which he has none. I don't care who your daddy is or was or could have. And you hit a big home run back in 2003. Good for you, man. You're not the Yankee manager. I'm sorry. For me, the Yankees will never win a World Series with Aaron Boone on that bench. Period. That's it. You saw it. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw I took the Yankees team total under 95.5 wins this year. Under. Aaron Boone's not winning 100 games this year. Sorry. Anyway, tonight, the Twins. The Twins money line? We see who's on the mound tonight with Pineda, and obviously he has a little history with the Yankees, if you even want to call it that, because that was terrible. His time in New York is nothing anyone wants to talk about. Crickets, nothing to talk about there. So he's going to, they let him go, obviously. So now he's playing them, and you assume he's going to be a little fired up to take on the Yankees. We'll see. I'm taking the Twins money line. Montgomery, all you have to do is wait on that change. Just wait on his change. Wait on his change. He's going to throw it 3 times per at bat. Just wait for something 84 miles an hour to come your way and smack the shit out of it. That's it. So I really don't have much else to say about Montgomery, man. He's going to throw a changeup way too often. Anybody who's paying attention to anything the Yankees are doing this year and anything Montgomery's doing this year knows the change is coming often and again and later and then again and later. Wait for it. If I'm a big league hitter, you're waiting on the change, man. I have a comment. What happened over
He said, no way you can come close to betting the New York Yankees 2-8, L10 and L4.
Last 10 and 04, last 4. Disaster. Nikki, I agree, man. You certainly can't bet the Yankees, man. Even if you don't want to, obviously the Twins, the Twins are all that in the bag of chips either. But the Yankees are a disaster, man. Stanton can't hit. Nobody can hit, man. And like I said, they bring up that big kid to play first base. Yeah, no. Not a good move. That's not the move you make. You don't bring up some kid who's never had that bat in his big league career to help turn things around in New York. More Aaron Boone. No brains. I'm sorry, man. Anyway, now I have a play on my sportsbettingpub.net page right on the left-hand sidebar right now. You see the first 5 innings over 4.5 runs. Yes.
Nick said the game's a straight fade for him.
Straight fade? Yeah, great. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's fine. I get why. I get it. A's -1 in that first 5 innings, too. But you see on my sidebar, like I said, I have the over 4.5 runs between Oakland and Arizona, man. Here, I got one more. Duplantier. Oh, I mean, dude. Why they're even letting him go back out there and giving us a chance to make this kind of money? I don't see why the A's team total over 2.5 in the first 5 innings. What? So the A's won't have 3 runs in the first 5 innings, huh? What? Sorry. You're taking the Oakland A's team total over 2.5 in the first 5 innings. If they don't have 3 runs by the end of the 5th. Wow. And like I said, that first 5 innings over 4.5, I think Oakland will have all 5 of them. What? You can tell me it's not going to be 5-2 Oakland going to the 6th? Yes, it is. So, you can deal with the total if you like. I saw it's like 9, 8.5, 9. But, we'll see if how that all total. I'm not even going to bother with it, man. That A's -1 and that first 5 inning line, too, man. Yes, it's even money. Okay, fine. Fine, man. Bassett. I'll just have to trust Bassett. I'll pitch to plenty. Come on, man. Yeah, like I mentioned, that A's team total should certainly take that too. What else we got here? What else do I got on my sheet today? Cubs, Padres, under 8.5. Man, what is Dinelson Lamet doing that you're not impressed with, man? Obviously, he's not getting all the starts yet. He's accumulating those innings. You see, he's starting to go 2, 3, and 4. And now he could go 5. If he can get out of this one, man, you see the breeze over there in San Diego is blowing straight in. 10 miles an hour, just straight towards home plate when you're already in San Diego. And that's no hitter's park, man. So you want to give me Lamet in a pitcher's park with a 10-mile-an-hour breeze blowing straight towards home plate. Sold. What's he saying over there? No? All right. So what do we got? Salami. What, did you think I wasn't going to get to the Major League Baseball salami tonight? Listen to me. It's 132.5. Now, I don't know who you know, where you follow people who play baseball, do all that stuff. I've been playing the Major League Baseball Grand Salami for at least 16 years, 17 years. I'll show somebody back in 2003 and 04 when I was doing the Major League Baseball salami. Okay. So I've been following this thing like I put my socks on. I put my socks on every day, and then I look up where the MLB salami fell. Am I kidding? Am I kidding?
No.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. So 132.5, you're taking that over tonight. It's about minus 115 or so. Okay. So pay a little juice. Sometimes you got no choice. So that's it for baseball for me tonight, man. No one else is really going to chime in and talk about any other baseball. So, hey, you know what, man? I mean, if anybody else has some thoughts out there, if you're out there and you have thought about any other games going on tonight around the diamond, around the horn, hey, I tell me what you got, and I'll help you convince you why it's a good player. Tell you why I don't think it's a good play. I'm here for that too, man. All right, let's talk some hockey, man. Now, I have my paid service up today, and I have hockey all over it. Yeah, you know why, right? How many goals? Now, okay. Now, they're back in Denver. Now, you follow hockey, right? What happens in Denver when you go to Denver and play hockey, man? Oh, Avalanche just have an avalanche of goals. That's all they do there. Goal, 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 goal. Avalanche score at home. That's all they do. That's all they do. That's all they ever do. That's all they've been doing for years. My God, 5.5 goals. Stop it. And plus money? It's plus 105 for the over 5.5 in Colorado tonight. Listen, man, I get number 29 in net for the black and gold is pretty good, man. Fleury's really good. We know this. Come on, man. We all know why Vegas is even here to begin with. He got them here. We saw what happened when they tried to not put him in net. Boom, disaster. Later, you know? So even with number 29 in net for Vegas, man, Vegas is going to score tonight. They're slowly figuring out how to get in. Yeah, so, you see it coming now, man. I mean, they're both pretty decent goalies, but the more the series goes on, the more goals are finding the back of the net. So, man, Colorado, I see Nikki has a comment. What do you got?
I said I'm on Dodgers RL.
Run line, Dodgers.
Rays run line.
Rays run line.
7.5. Seattle plus 115 for MLB and Carolina and Colorado tonight.
You're taking I know you're taking Carolina. I assume if I go over to the Discord page, you have your big look out for the Canes warning, right, man? I know you, man. Yeah, dude, I can't. Unfortunately, sorry, man. I don't think Carolina's going to find a way to stay in that series tonight, Nikki. I don't, man. Tampa Bay is like minus 115 or something like that. And at 3-1, I think Carolina had that chance the other night when they were up 2 goals, man. Tampa Bay just said, you know what? You can take your 2 goals and stick them so far up your ass. We don't really care. And we know they're the defending champs. I can't, man. I can't, Nikki. I like Tampa Bay to just finish it tonight. It's over.
So there's somebody named Tim Earl.
There's Tim.
Hello there.
That's Tim A. Now that's Nikki's brother.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Tim A? Nice, man. That's so cool. What is?
I have futures on Carolina, so that's why I'm continuing to back them.
I know, man. I know. Yeah, I know you have the future. I saw you post the futures in my Discord, so I know you have that. But man, there's a sense of rooting, which of course you needed to have happen. So if they don't win tonight, that bet really means nothing. At the same token, though, man, I think you might have to really come to that realization that maybe it wasn't the right play. Carolina is really good, man, and obviously they were favored to win this series somehow. Well, that was really close to even, really. But I mean, my God, what was that price when the season started? When they started? What was that price? What'd you get for Carolina in that money line to take that series?
While we wait.
Oh, that's okay. I can wait, man. I'm a patient man. That's okay. I can move to something else while we're waiting to find out what he got on that Carolina money line for the series play. He probably got plus money.
You got what?
Plus money. Yeah, I love that. All right. I'm sure. Yeah. Plus 135. Yeah. So Tampa was definitely favored minus 155 for a reason. I think it was a good, nice little play to try and take there. But man, like I said, after that Game 4 loss, the way they lost that game, that was their game to win, man. You got to admit, as a hockey guy that you are too, you got to admit, man, it was just like, there's our chance that this series should be 2-2, man. The fact that it's not, and now Tampa Bay just has you step on someone's throat when you're ready to step on someone's throat. In Tampa Bay, man, that was quite a barrage, dude. It's pretty tough to fade, but you saw what they did the other night, man. Oh my God, just pow, pow, pow. Next thing you know, didn't Carolina just have a 2-goal lead a few minutes ago? Yeah, no. Well, they did, but no. Wow. So it's impressive, man. From a non-biased perspective, without a bet on the future like you have, I just think Tampa Bay's going to win that game tonight, man. All right, and the other game too. Like I said, Colorado. What are they doing home? That over. I like both overs tonight again. And you know that what does that lead me to, man? Another one. It's 11.5 tonight, and it's plus 105 tonight. What? Say it with me. Plus money. Dude, plus 11.5 and plus 105. Yes, there's going to be 11 goals scored tonight. It's going to be, I think there's going to be at least 3-3 in both games. We're looking at 14 goals. Both what?
Nick said this Tampa Bay team is so different with Stamkos and
yeah, and when Stamkos back, remember last year, he wasn't even part of that whole damn thing, man. He was out for almost all that, if not all that, if I recall. They did that without him, man. Now he's there. Woo! Jesus, man. Dude's pretty good, man. I mean, what do you do? Just what do you do? A dangerous man. He's just a dangerous man on a dangerous team. And now you see Johnson getting all excited again. He was on that. They were keeping him at bay for a little while. You don't want to see number 9 getting all fired up now, too. Oh, boy. Yeah, Tampa's got it, man. But again, I'm going to play both overs tonight. When you're in an elimination game like Carolina is, man, if you're not shooting as many pucks on Vasilevsky as you can put on him, then you don't even deserve to be in the series. Because if they don't put at least 42, 45 shots on net tonight, no chance. No. If they end this game with 28 to 33 shots, done. Carolina's got no shot. So, I assume that they're going to facilitate that and put some puck rubber on the net, man. Come on. If not now, when? Right? So, yeah, that 11.5 tonight, too, with the salami. Bang! Both salamis tonight, man. Like I mentioned, the Tampa 2 money line. All right. There's some world. Does anybody else want to make a comment out there? What? What do you say?
Nicky just had to sign up off. He's going live in a little while.
Oh, you are? All right, man. Dude, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you hanging in. That's really cool, man. I mean, that's really cool. He's cool. We hang out a lot now. It's cool. All of a sudden, we just have met and hit it off. Him and his brother are both really cool. All right, let's turn. I want to talk about a little World Cup here because there's World Cup qualifying going on tonight. There's already some matches either going on. I see it's about 10 to 6 right now, Eastern time. So about 20 minutes in. Does anybody want to talk any World Cup football or tennis? Because I have tennis too. Dude, Sakari. What you gonna tell me that Maria Sakkari is not going to find a way to hang with Swiatek? I love Swiatek. She's my Polish girl, man. But Maria, I struggle with Maria because she shows up, and then there's times that she doesn't. And this is a big match for her against a much better opponent on clay, no less. But 5 games. 5 games. The first meeting between these two, too. That was kind of shocking to me to see that Sakkari and Swiatek had not even met until tomorrow, which is going to be amazing, man. That match, if Sakkari does actually decide to show up and be that girl, she has all this strut about her, and she thinks she's the fitness queen and all that. We know who she thinks she is. sometimes you're not who you think you are. And Sviatek could certainly put her in her place. If anyone could do it, Iga is pretty good, man. Last I heard, Iga's really good, especially on clay. In case you haven't noticed what Sviatek can do on clay. Woo! She's awesome, man. I love being Polish just for the fact that Sviatek's Polish too. It's the only reason I like being Polish at all, because of her. Lewandowski's not that bad either, though. All right. Anyway, in the other match too with Coco and Krejcikova. Well, 9.5 games in that first set. Huh? It's only plus 110. More often than not, when you see a 9.5 in the first set, you're going to get like a plus 135 or a plus 140. You get a pretty nice line on that kind of a total. Almost always. Not today? Not today? Well, then let me be the first to jump on that for you. Yeah, that first set over 9.5 is plus 110. Sold. And that over 21, I was going to think about the over 2.5 sets, but it's like plus 110. Now, I'd rather take the over 21 at, what's the over 21 at? Minus 115. So, you know what? I'd rather pay the $15 in juice to not even have to have it go 3 sets. If they don't go 3 sets, fine. We're going to get 6-4 in the first. So now it's just a matter of how far that second one goes and who takes it, obviously. But, man, I think Coco and Krejcikova are definitely going to get those 21 games, at least. So instead of playing the over 2.5 sets, I definitely suggest that total to go over the 21. Decent price, 115. I might even move up. Watch it. Minus 120. I've seen on a few sites too. If it gets above minus 125, it shouldn't, and I wouldn't suggest it because anybody who knows any about my history with betting, minus 125 is kind of right where I just start to go. That's enough. I like my return of investment. If I can't get $75 for my $100, you can keep that bet. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about the football a little bit. Did anybody chime in during my tennis at all, honey? Nobody chimed in during tennis? No, I wouldn't think so. Sorry. Football, like I said, World Cup. Now, what do I know about the World Cup? Well, I've written for World Cup Magazine, and then I wrote for World Cup Magazine again, and then I did the Women's World Cup over at Odds Market. Of course, you remember that when I did the 2019 event over there. I'll be doing both of them again, Women's and Men's World Cup here coming up. And, of course, qualifying's going on right now. Now, my first round with CONCACAF was a little bit of a disaster. I went 0-2 because I couldn't believe and Gia, man, I actually took that under. It was 9.5. I didn't really think that they would just get trounced by Panama like that. But of course, Panama beat them 13-0 because I saw somebody post something about it. Say kids or Anguia's jerseys never getting dirty. Like they don't want their jerseys to get dirty. Man, I was dying laughing. And then I saw part of that match, and they don't go to the ground. There ain't no tackling going on. Obviously, they only have a couple of guys who can play real football. I just didn't think anybody would be able to score at will like that because it's not that easy to score in football, especially international stuff. But when your team sucks, good teams can make you pay pretty hard. Today, I don't think that's going to be a lot of the case here, man. That Venezuela, Uruguay, that 2 and 2.5 is even money. And we saw Uruguay struggle pretty good, man. Even with Suarez back on their first match. You know what? I don't think they're going to struggle against Venezuela today. Bolivia can light you up for a few goals. Uruguay can certainly find a way to light you up for a couple of goals too. That's only 2 and 2.5. So even if they only get the 2 goals, you know what? Fine. Give me half, man. We'll lose half of our money. Okay, fine. Give me my $25 back if you put $50 on it. Go ahead. That's okay. So even if you're only putting $50, $100 on something like Venezuela, Uruguay, go ahead, man. Play that over 2 and 2.5 on the handicap. And I have a comment.
Ken says, MLS, who are your contenders?
Ooh, Kenny. Come on, man. That's so wide open right now. I love Columbus's goalkeeper. If they ever get their stuff together, it'd be fun to see them maybe be able to go to a distance. I certainly don't root for any New York teams. Kansas City looks like they're going to be okay this year. I never fade Coach Gio only because Coach Gio is Coach Gio. I kind of have a little bit of a thing for Coach Gio because obviously I was with the Cosmos for 4 years. And I love that guy. I love that guy. He is really cool, man. I love Coach Gio. Man to man, dude. He is one of the coolest dudes I've ever met. Period, man. So I'll always root for Coach Gio. But yeah, it's going to be tough to see, man. It's so early yet. Kenny, obviously you and I are playing. You and I are only just you and me competing in the MLS pick six thing, which isn't even a pick six thing. Remember when we first started doing that? They were like, no, you have to not only pick the things in the 6 games, but you have to pick 6 more things to happen. So why do they not call it pick 12? It's pick 12. Anyway, you and I are having fun with that, man. That's hard. Obviously, it's hard to pick who's going to score a goal here. When the halftime stuff where you and I both do okay with, it's amazing. I think you and I both hit a lot of the halftime stuff, Kenny. But man, a contender so far, man. Like I said, Kansas City looks good. Columbus, I can see rooting for because of their goalie. That room's really good, man. DC United has no shot. They're definitely not going to get, even if they don't get 24 back. I mean, if they don't have number 24 in that net, they're in trouble without him. Another comment?
He said, yeah, it's dumb, and I fell off a cliff on that thing. I don't know what he means. But then he said, you way in the lead now.
I'm not way in the lead. I'm 100 points up on you. My God, it's like 800 to 700. And we could obviously make that up. You get 40, 30 points at a time, man. All it takes is one weekend to take that lead away. Come on, man. But yeah, man, MLS is tough. It's early. I think we're just, you and I are obviously going to be going match by match, weekend by weekend, and trying to filter out all the stuff, man. It's amazing to see Cincinnati actually hit an under last weekend. I think all of us were just like, what? A Cincinnati under? Wait, what? You really don't use those 2 words in the same sentence too often. I can't remember saying Cincinnati and under in the same sentence in like a year and a half now. So, man, we'll have to see if that holds true because I'm not going to trust that all of a sudden they got it all figured out and they're this big defensive squad that's going to have everybody scared of them. Come on, man. So, yeah. But like I said, the only other World Cup stuff I had for tonight was that Venezuela, Uruguay. Over 2 and 2.5. The Barbados and the Dominica too, man. That under 2.5, and the both teams to score. No, they won't. I don't even know which one will. I expect it to be 1-0. So that Barbados Dominica, man, take that under 2.5. Yeah, decent price, and both to score. Another decent price. No, 1-0, maybe. I was kind of feeling the same way about that Cayman Islands play too. It's man, you see that both teams to score at the Cayman Islands and Bermuda? No. It's plus 175. Oh, God. I mean, God. Doesn't that just make you just go, I mean, things that make you go, not That's a difference, man. Man, that under 3.5 at Bermuda and the Cayman Islands too. Oh, God. I mean, if you're going to make any kind of a play on that at all, if you're out there listening to that, you got to take that under 3.5, man. I don't think they're both going to score. Cayman Islands scoring. What? What? If that's 2-0 again, I'd be like, wow, they found 2 goals, huh? Okay. The only other thing I want to talk about is that St. Kitts and Nevis. A plus half is plus 115. Like they can't. If anyone can take any kind of result from Trinidad Tobago versus St. Kitts and Nevis, it's St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm sorry. I love the fact that they're getting plus 115 on their plus half. So if they do draw, we get our money. If they win outright, we get our money too. You know, when you have 2 out of the 3 things that can happen in a football match and you have plus money on them, always plus money. Yeah, St. Kitts and Nevis plus half a goal on the handicap, plus 115. You should be playing that. That's it. All right, it's about 6 o'clock here. I'm a half hour in. I think I don't have any other comments here to make. I don't know if anybody else wants to chime in and say hello, say goodbye. But, I definitely want to point everybody over to the sportsbettingpub.net. You see I have a free play of the day up there. I try to put every day up on my sidebar. I'm 7-6. 13 plays so far. It's okay. I'm not losing. So it's okay. And you'll see I have a play out there tonight. I mentioned it before. It's the first 4.5 over in the first 5 innings of that Oakland-Arizona game. You can go see that on my sidebar at the net or at the pub. And man, you know, I'm going to be putting more videos up here. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 around here. Hopefully, I'll get a few chime-ins and some people saying hello, and we'll talk some more sports betting and stuff like that. So thanks for joining me. That's it, and I'll talk to you all later, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll talk to you later. Ciao. In bocca al lupo.